Now that we've developed some options that are going to move the player forward, we're ready to wrap the coaching session up by selecting which option is going to be most effective in moving them forward, figuring out how much they're going to practice that option, and how often you're going to check in with one another to see how that practice is going. Once that's complete, the work of the coaching session is done, and you're ready to move on to the last stage, which is checking out with one another in a good way. So let's have a look at how the Game On coaching system handles the last bit of work in the coaching session, which is the wrapping up. Let's go there now. In the options segment, we actually went as far as selecting what Tekelo was going to be practicing going forward. You can see that he selected this. We created a custom practice for him to try out for the first time. And we selected this FAQ for him to read to improve his knowledge around how debit orders work and how long they take to process. The next thing we need to do is agree with one another when we're going to check in to see how the practice is going. So let's select possibly Monday so we can see how things are going really on in the process, and let's get a sense around Thursday as well. So what's going to happen now is the system's going to send Tekelo an email on these two dates with a little link in it and ask him to provide some quick feedback on how the practices that he's working on are actually helping him. The last thing we need to do is just tell the system how long our coaching session took. This is so that we can start generating some learning around what works. Do shorter coaching sessions work better than longer ones? And where's the general average across our organization for coaching time? So the last thing we need to do is click on this button here, which will send the record of this coaching session to Tekelo for his approval, so that we've got an agreed record of what actually happened in the coaching session. This is so that you don't have to keep offline records, in a separate filing system, pieces of paper that you've got to now keep track of around what happened in coaching sessions. So we send this, it's going to send Tekelo an email and ask him to approve this coaching session. We'll have a look at that in a subsequent video. Right, so we click it and we're done. So that's the end of the coaching session. We can now move into checking out with Tekelo and going our separate ways. We'll catch you in the next video.